morning, Timmy.
Oh, Allison, a very good morning to you as well.
Do you happen to know if this coffee's fresh?
If it were any fresher, you'd have to slap it. Ha.
That's funny.
Indeed.
Anyway, guess I'll see you around.
Yes. And I wish you a peaceful Tuesday.
Peaceful.
To offset the influence of Mars, the god of war, for whom Tuesday is, in fact, named.
Huh. How about that?
Wow, you hit her with the origin of Tuesday and she's still not naked?
Ah, you're here. Clearly the shuttle to and from hell is back up and running.
Rough way to treat your mentor. Gum?
No, thanks.
No, I mean, gum? So, you likey the new girl?
What would make you say that, sir?
Well, please, your goggles are all fogged up and you're smiling so big, you look like the Cleveland Indians mascot.
Now then, I do admit to being quite taken by Allison. She has a certain something I can't quite put my finger on.
Well, she's not gonna let you put your finger on it if you keep with the days of the week fun facts coming.
Sir, not every romantic interaction begins with, "You're not a cop, are you?"
Listen, as your mentor...
You're not my mentor.
As your mentor, if you want to bag Allison, you gotta step into it a little bit, you know? Notch up the offensive.
I'm not trying to bag Allison, sir. I am trying to lay the groundwork for a meaningful relationship.
Dude, groundwork's all you'll be laying. Whatever.
Good one.
Listen, I know chicks like this, and they're all librarian on the outside, but inside there's a sexy vixen waiting for you to bust her out of her cage.
Save your breath, sir. I'd much sooner take romantic advice from Mr. Eldrick Tiger Woods.
Ouch.
If I've offended you, I apologize, which might in fact be an opening for you to apologize for all your offensive comments aimed at me. No? Didn't think so.
Hey, what are you doing at Timmy's computer?
I'm sending an email to that new chick from Timmy.
But Timmy's not here.
Has anyone ever successfully explained something to you?
Yeah, lots of times.
Great. Okay, I'm sending it as Timmy because he doesn't know how to close the deal. So as his mentor.
You're not his mentor.
I'm his mentor, all right? I'm giving him a little poetic assistance.
And lick the vanilla icing off your sweet rack?
I wanted to go romantic.
How many ways to say I love you? How many ways to say that I'm not scared? With you by my side, there is no denying I can't wait for me and
Oh, by the way, I found my other rollerblade, so you can disregard my email. You'll never guess where I found it.
I never will. Look, you and I hung out a lot today.
Yeah.
So,
Can I finish my beer?
how much is left?
It's like less than half.
Fine.
Hey, Jeff, I'm on hold with the people from that Pilates studio. They say I'm not signed up for my class. You mailed that check, right?
Jeez, no, I'm sorry, it's right over here.
Well, how could you forget that? It was weeks ago. Yeah, I'm still here. I owe you an apology.
Oh, man. Looks like Doghouse City for you.
Oh, I'm gonna be fine.
How do you figure, man? Audrey had the same look Jen had when she found my rollerblade in her bubble bath.
See, whenever Odd screws up, instead of getting mad and shoving it in her face, I just deposit it into this handy file, the bank.
The bank?
That's right, then when I screw up, I withdraw one of her old screw-ups to neutralize her anger.
That seems kind of petty and manipulative.
Thanks.
Great. You didn't mail that check, and now there are no more spots left in the class. But bet you never forget to mail a check to the Beer of the Month Club, do you?
First of all, I have that on auto pay. And, I said I was sorry, and people forget things. I mean, just by way of random example, a few weeks ago, you forgot to return that Mamma Mia DVD, and by the time we found it in the couch cushions, we owned it. For $80.
Well, that was...
Similar incident? Sure. But I only bring it up to show that people aren't perfect.
Well, that's true.
I don't think I even got mad at you.
No, you're actually pretty understanding.
So, I guess this is like a teachable moment.
You're right. I'm sorry I got upset.
Apology accepted.
Anyway, I'm going to the dry cleaners. You want me to pick you up a pizza?
I'll end the suspense. Yes.
She stopped being mad, and she's gonna get you a pizza?
Thank you for banking with us, Mr. Big.
Oh, man, I gotta try this with Jen.
I'm glad I could help. Anyways, I think we both know what this means.
Good morning, my paid friend.
Yes, I'll just note that 2:15 is now part of the morning.
So, make any progress with Allison, hmm? She give you a shout out in the old email machine, hmm?
No.
Really?
Yes. And before you tell me to notch up the offensive, or step into it, or put something on a rag and make her smell it, I've got it under control.
Fine. Far be it from me to get involved.
Yes, it be far.
I'm gonna take a little break.
You've certainly earned it. But make sure you're back by 3:10 or you'll miss quitting time.
Oh, hey there. Allison, is it?
Right. Hello, Mr. Dunbar.
Hey there. I don't think I've given you my official welcome to the company.
I have Mace.
Jeez, relax.
Sorry. It's just, I've heard some stories.
Oh, yeah? Well, some of them are probably exaggerated, for all you know. So, having a little tea?
Yes.
Speaking of tea, usually comes from faraway places, like Asia, and darker in color than, say, milk. You know my assistant Timmy, right?
I'm familiar with his work.
I think he likes you. OMG alert.
Yes, he's made that abundantly clear.
Ah. Well, do you like him? I mean, I know he's no Tom Cruise. I mean, we know. He's got the goofy specs, built like Mr. Salty, but he's a sweet kid.
Well, I thought so, but,
But what?
well, yesterday he sent me this email that was just so shocking.
Lee good?
Really disgusting. Turns out he's a total pig and an idiot.
Why are you an idiot?
Well, to start, he spelled straddle with T's instead of D's.
It's D's?
It was like being sexually harassed by a fourth grader.
Well, maybe when he was a kid, he was dyslexic. But his parents didn't notice because they were too busy self-medicating with gin and cough syrup and using their friends as pawns in their games of sexual chess.
Well, that might excuse his near illiteracy. With that ugly attitude, he'll never have any sort of meaningful relationship. Sorry. I guess those are tough words to hear about your friend.
Yeah, my friend.
Hey, hon, back from the store.
Oh, great. Just in time. Let me have the milk.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot to buy the milk? I just reminded you like 15 minutes ago. It was the one thing I asked for.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about the time when we were broken up and you had sex with your ex-boyfriend, huh?
What? Did you actually just say that?
Yeah. It shows that we all make mistakes. This isn't a teachable moment, is it?
We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Huh? Want in on this?
No, I'm good. I was just on the computer trying to cancel the check I wrote for that Pilates class when I came upon a little file called bank.
Did you?
Still feel like the champion of the world? A file? You keep a file of every mistake I have made over the years?
I'm sure I've missed a few. I'm not perfect.
Oh my God! Every time when you were so understanding, it was just a ploy.
I learned early on that if you screwed up, and I called you on it, you'd just get even madder at me. I get nothing out of it.
Why do you have to get something out of it? Why can't you just be kind and understanding?
So it'd be fine in a world of fairies and magic bunnies. This is marriage we're talking about. It's a constant series of battles to be won and lost.
Look, how would you feel if I stored up your screw-ups, huh? Like when you forgot to pick me up at the airport? Or that time you forgot your credit card at the strip club?
Well, I mean, first of all, those are technically part of the same incident. And secondly, it sounds to me like you do store those up.
No, I just happen to remember them. I don't log them into my hard drive. Enjoy the guest room.
You know, you're always telling me that I should write stuff down so I don't forget it. You should be proud of me!
I think my bank needs a bailout.
You sent this email to a woman, an actual human woman.
Yeah, dude. That stuff always works for me.
Oh, really? I want to lick vanilla icing off your lady bumps.
That stuff only works on your particular brand of skank.
Yeah, don't think that you can play Cupid just because you're the same height.
I'm sorry, is this coming from two guys who spent last night spooning on a couch because their chicks gave them the boot?
Look, we were not spooning, okay? Jeff was in the guest room and I was on the couch.
Till about 4 a.m.
I heard a noise. I got scared.
So sad.
Good day there, gents.
Hey,
What's that? Please join us for breakfast. Timmy, thanks ever so much for asking, but I can't. You see, the thing is, this is the morning I make my move on the enchanting Allison.
Yeah. How's it work? What do you do? Visit the father's hut, swing a chicken around?
No. I am bringing her something that comes close to matching her in sweetness.
Oh, no.
A cupcake.
Chocolate?
Vanilla. Well then, wish me luck. No? Nothing? That's fine. Silent prayers then.
He got her a vanilla cupcake. It's too perfect.
Oh, it's not perfect, man. You gotta stop him.
Yeah, he's walking into a buzzsaw.
All right, you guys are probably right. This could be the most humiliating experience of his life. I should stop it. I'm responsible. I gotta be the one. Yay, pancakes!
Knock, knock.
Timmy.
I bring sweets for the sweet.
Oh, I thought if I ignored you, you'd get the message. But apparently not.
Have I done something to offend you?
Really? You have no idea about the poem you emailed me titled Points of Entry?
Allison, I didn't send you any email.
Then what's this?
Mr. Dunbar.
What about him?
He sent that. You have to believe me.
Why should I?
Allison, I was first in my class at Oxford. Do you really think I'd spell pelvis with 2 L's?
I guess not. And I did think it was odd that you misspelled Finnish.
No, that's actually correct. It refers to an apparatus he ordered from Finland. But I assure you, I would never disrespect you or any other woman with this kind of language.
It's such a relief to know that you're still the charming gentleman I thought you were.
And an even greater relief to hear you call me charming.
Well, you are. I mean, you're certainly not the kind of person that would want to watch me do this with a jar of that.
Goodness, no. And, you know, I'm certainly far too refined to even suggest that we try that.
How can you even do that?
That's what the Helsinki harness is for. But if we were to complete that act, one can see how it would segue very nicely into,
Oh, into that right there in all caps. It all seems so forbidden and naughty.
Naughty indeed.
Hey, honey.
Hooray, you're here.
Look, I feel really bad about last night, so I brought you a little something.
That's cute.
Okay, look, I know this doesn't make up for what I said, but I thought it might get us 2% closer.
You're such a dork.
I'm really sorry.
It was just so harsh and out of nowhere.
I know. I mean, see, Jeff said...
Oh my God, I knew this smelled like him.
You know, lately, so does the elevator.
Look, we don't need any of his relationship tricks.
I know. And to be honest, I'm not even upset that you slept with Serge the time we broke up.
Well, you shouldn't be.
Yeah, and I have got no right to complain, because that week, I slept with my ex and her friend. Oh, look! We have another carton right here in the door. Brain fart.
Well, I'd like the apartment to be bigger too, but I don't think that's gonna do it.
I'm stretching. Something I was hoping to do in Pilates.
Speaking of which,
You got me into the class?
I did.
It was totally full. How'd you do that?
Do you know anything about scoliosis?
No.
Well, read up, because the Pilates people think you have it. Are you still mad about it?
No, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I don't want to be a couple who fights like that, all calculating, storing stuff up, using it later.
Tell you what, how about from now on?
Oh, I agree. No more fighting.
Well, that's a little pie in the sky. I was gonna say, well, how about we just fight about what we're fighting about at the time?
Okay. Let's start by deleting the bank.
All right, and I'll get rid of this too.
You printed it out?
Yeah, look, you know what? You gotta have backup of all your important files. Let's just say that the computer crashes. What, are we gonna not fight?
Oh, what? You've been saving this stuff up since I spilled gravy on your tuxedo?
Wasn't gonna yell at you on our wedding day.
August 98, dropped new camera into the Grand Canyon.
Because you wouldn't wear the strap, because it clashed with your stupid purse. Is what I didn't say at the time.
June 06, paid for insurance on rental car when credit card covered anyway. January 09, asked for a bite of my sandwich, took 3. Wow. We have had some good times.
Yes, we have.
You know, maybe we shouldn't destroy this.
No?
No, we don't take a lot of pictures.
Camera, Grand Canyon.
Right. It's pretty much the only record of our life together.
Scrapbook of our marriage.
Or evidence for our divorce.
Who knows where this crazy ride's gonna take us? Hey, I recorded Gran Torino in the bedroom. You want to go watch it?
Yeah, sure. Oh, I think my Oprah's bumped it off the TiVo.
No problem. We'll watch something else. I'll be right in. I'm gonna get some chips.
Okay.
The Office Depot people never let on quite how versatile this baby was.
When they called it a 5-position chair, I think they missed a few.
Now, I think it's for the best if Mr. Dunbar never learns of the role he played in prompting this most recent activity. We wouldn't want to encourage his involvement in our affairs.
Agreed. In fact, let's just delete that email right now.
Good idea. Oh, and Allison,
Print out a copy first.
you read my mind.
Scrambled eggs, side of sausage.
Western omelette, please.
You know what? Surprise me.
What am I, some kind of birthday party clown?
Come on, it'll be fun.
Okay. Surprise!
Hey, who saw Gossip Girl last night?
Best episode ever.
Really? Didn't you think it was weird how it cut out in the middle?
Oh, it'd be great if that could happen to this conversation.
Wait a minute, no, it didn't cut it out. It ended with Dan deciding that he was going to settle down and be a father to Georgina Sparks' baby.
OMG, that's major.
I know, right?
I'm sorry. Am I at a slumber party?
Seriously, can we guy up the verbal badminton si-vu play?
I don't know what happened. On my TV, it went to static.
So, my guess is they disconnected your service. I've tried to tell Mr. Dunbar now that his mother's cut him off. He has to become responsible and pay his own bills. But, he remains mired in a level of denial not to be believed.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Mr. Dunbar, I'm going to go to the office right now and draw up a budget for you. We'll go over it later.
Oh, yay. I get to crunch numbers with H&R Block.
They all said, come to America.
Hey, what's with this getup?
I'm on my way uptown to start my new job.
Maybe new to you, but technically it's the world's oldest profession.
He said you're a shepherd.
I'm hostessing over at Amy Beth's kitchen. Figured it'd be a fun thing to do while I figure out what's next for me.
Oh, hey. Did you ask him?
No, I did not ask them what they do with the leftover muffins at the end of the day.
All right, was there not a point during the interview when they said, do you have any questions?
But honestly, why be a hostess? I mean, you went to a real college, not one of those pretend schools that are online. No offense.
None taken. It was a tough 6 years.
Being a hostess is an honest day's work. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, they bake more than they can sell. That's just business 101.
I was defined by my job at that magazine. I mean, it was my whole identity.
You worked at a magazine?
Yeah, I thought it was a furniture store.
Yeah.
Thank you, caring friends. No, at my old job, I was stuck in my office all day. Not sure where I'm going to end up, but in the meantime, I want to be out among people. I'm a real people person.
Right.
I am. Right?
They can't just throw them away.
Oh, enough with the muffins.
How many ways to say I love you? How many ways to say that I'm not scared?
4th grade, I went as a Power Ranger. And that was the year that I got the most candy, because there were a lot of Power Rangers. So I hit the same houses like 2, 3 times. The people didn't even notice. So that was pretty tight.
Talk less.
Oh, sorry, I'm just being sociable.
I'll tell you what, you're the understudy for the TV. If something happens to it, you're on. Hang on. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, that's what I refer to as the nothing call. Audrey calls me to tell me that she's almost home, like I won't piece it together when she walks through the door. I swear one of these days I'm just gonna say, why the hell are you telling me that?
Sounds annoying.
Oh, it is, but it's, all part of the deal. What's Jen's most annoying habit?
Oh, no, she doesn't have any. She's the best.
I don't believe you.
Well, there's this one thing. She's a knucklecracker. In bed, I'll be relaxing on the verge of falling asleep, and all of a sudden it's like crack, crack, pop, pop, pop. And I want to say something to her, but I'm just afraid to hurt her feelings.
You never confront them head on. They just get defensive.
Okay, well, so what do?
You ask her if there's anything about you that she'd want to change. And she'll tell you something that bugs her, and you say that you'll work on it, and then inevitably she'll say, what would you change about me?
Oh, so she brings it on herself. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not new to this. Anyways, you say, well, if I had to pick something, it'd be the knuckle cracking.
And that really works?
That's worked on all Audrey's bad habits. Except for that one.
Which one's that?
Hey. Super. Thanks for letting me know.
Hey, I'm home.
Okay, so you lead the guests over to their table and you say, enjoy your meal.
Oh, no.
It is a lot to remember. I'll get you a pen.
No. That woman, I went to college with her. I can't let her see me working here.
Why not?
It's kind of humiliating. No, not for you. You're fine. It's just, we were really competitive, and I had kind of an important job before this.
So now my job's not important.
No, okay, fine. You're Hillary freaking Clinton, okay? Just cover for me.
Audrey! Oh, how are you?
Oh, Stephanie. Oh, I thought that was you.
So what are you up to?
Oh, just getting my brunch on. Audrey, party of 2?
Where's the other person?
She's on her way.
Whoa. Attitude.
Whatever, she's a hostess. So what are you doing these days?
Actually, I just got promoted. I run the mentor program at NYU.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. What about you? Are you still with the magazine?
Yes, I am. Kind of an even bigger deal.
Here's your name tag, Audrey.
I have a young woman in the program who majored in journalism. Would you be up for mentoring her?
Well, sure. I hope she's smart. I have a lot to offer.
So you said that you're still working at the magazine? What happened to there's no shame in being a hostess?
There isn't. It's just, in the time it would have taken to explain...
I quit. I'm a hostess now. 1.4 seconds.
It's easy for you to just sit there and take shots.
That's why I'm doing it. All right, so what's the plan, Lucy? You gonna get Ethel to dress up as your boss?
I'm having Julia meet me in the lobby of my old building.
Why?
It's what Stephanie wanted. I'll just make it look like I just came down from my office and I'll take her straight to lunch.
Take her to Amy Best. Give her the full tour of places you no longer work.
Very funny. Don't worry, I have this all figured out. I'm gonna teach her everything I know and she'll be none the wiser.
Well. This place is crawling with wiener candy.
Nothing off-putting about that, sir. I'm not sure you've chosen the best venue in which to discuss this, but I've outlined a very basic budget.
Speaking of which, I bet this chick in the red could budget without even touching it, if you know what I mean.
I often longed for the simpler time when I didn't know what you meant.
Barkeep, I'm gonna get a glass of champagne for every chick in the bar under 110 pounds? Huh?
So do you really think that's wise?
Oh, you know what? You're right. Let's make it 115. Don't want to offend.
But back to your finances.
Yes, here we go.
This is what you spend in an average night buying women cocktails.
You just said
cocktails. Yes, I know that word can be broken down with hilarious consequences. Well, please, focus
Excuse
on.
me. Hi. I just wanted to thank you for the champagne.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I'm Cheyenne.
Oh, Cheyenne. Well, I'm Suave Russell.
That's cute. No, I was born in Wyoming.
Oh, so you're a mountain girl.
Oh, I am.
Well, let's start mountain girl.
Really?
That's funny. Do you want to come join me at my table?
Really? I'd love to.
Coming next fall on the Skankiest Catch.
I mean, they call it Sports Illustrated for kids. This is every bit as informative as the other one.
That's great, honey.
Apollo Ono has a cat named Icy. I mean, that's just good reporting. Hey, sweetie, I was wondering, if you could change one thing about me, what would it be?
Nothing, honey. You're perfect.
No, come on, honey. There's got to be something.
All right, well, if I had to pick one thing, you can be a tiny bit chatty.
Okay. Okay, no, that's great. I will work on that. Well, might there be something that you want to ask me?
Yeah. Why are you so chatty?
What?
Well, it's like I wake up to you talking all morning, then all day, then at night. You know, watching TV, having dinner, even during sex. And it's not even about the sex. It's just random babble, talk. And you have this need to fill the air with noise. I have literally gone outside sometimes for some peace and quiet, and we live in the busiest city in the world. Wow, I guess I didn't realize how much that bothered me.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me get it off my chest. Good night, honey.
So ultimately what I learned was when you buy a used jet, get a receipt.
Oh, I have to use the little girl's room.
Oh, well, wait a second. Here, give this to the attendant.
Oh, they don't have one here.
Oh, well, just to be clear, I'm rich.
Okay.
I finally get it now. It's all about your lack of self-esteem, isn't it?
What is?
Your compulsion to try to win women with lies and extravagance. If you had something real to offer, you wouldn't need to hide behind the expensive food and fancy drinks.
Oh, really? I'm not hiding behind anything. Who asked for your dumb opinion anyway? Timmy? Timmy? All right, here we go.
It's very dark.
Yeah, let me get the lights. Crap. Hey, you know what? This is more romantic anyway. Why don't you have a seat?
Okay. Are you okay?
Just took a corner of a table in the Nards, no biggie. I'm just slumming it here until my entire floor of the Dakota is redone. I talked to Yoko. She said her and John did it. Took 6 months, but I'm going on a year here. I mean, what's up?
Who are John and Yoko?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm too young.
So why don't you just go stay on your yacht?
It's in the yacht shop. And they're gonna give me a loaner, but it doesn't have GPS. I don't want to get lost and wind up on Gilligan's Island.
What's that?
Don't ask me. I'm too young. Yeah. There we go.
Why doesn't this lamp work?
Oh, no. You know what? It must be a blackout. Quick, let's see if the bed still works.
All the other buildings are lit up. What's going on, Russell? Do you not have electricity?
Got a confession to make. I am Amish. Art thou shocked?
Art thou serious? How dumb do you think I am?
Not as dumb as I was hoping. All right, here's the thing. My trust fund was cut off, and I have not yet learned how to fend for myself. But I'm sure you'll stand by me while I learn, because you and I feel have a real connection.
Hey, Jeff, I'm in the lobby. Girl's not here yet, but so far, so good.
Thanks. I need to know where you are every second of every day.
Where are you, anyway?
Well, your other old workplace. They put out a fine product. Oh, excuse me. Who do I talk to about day-old muffins?
Are you Julia?
Audrey.
Hi. I just came down in the elevator from a high-level meeting.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very nice to meet you.
Oh, you too.
I have a lot to offer.
Great. I want to learn everything.
And learn you shall. But I have a hankering for a Cobb salad. What do you say?
Oh, yeah, that sounds really great. But if it's not too much trouble, I was really hoping I'd get to see your office first.
Oh, it's being fumigated.
Oh.
Bugs. Bed bugs. Angry little ones, yeah.
And what can I get you?
Oh, I'm good. Day old. Half price.
How's your sandwich? So I call you chatty and now you're not gonna talk? I wouldn't have said anything if I knew.
Why are you trying to fix this?
Scooch. You were right, Timmy. Poor guys don't get the hoo-ha.
Not even close to what I said, sir. I was simply telling you not to pretend to be something other than yourself.
Yeah, like tall or STD free.
Sir, you needn't wallow. It's not as if you're penniless. All you need to do is be responsible, pay your bills.
I would like my gas turned back on, so I can stick my head in the oven.
Oh, my God. It's Jana Black.
Oh, crap.
She publishes your magazine and so many others. Do you think there's a chance I could meet her?
She's very busy, but I will tell her you say hi. Now, about that Cobb salad.
Miss Black?
Oh,
What are you doing? Shut up!
Can I help you?
hi, Gina. This is Julia. I'm mentoring her.
And you are?
Audrey Bingham. I was assistant editor of Indoor Living.
Was?
It is, am.
Did you just start?
No, I've worked here for years. Last fall, I pitched the whole Ottoman Empire spread.
Did we use it?
It was the freaking cover. I busted my ass on that issue. You don't even remember if we used it? That's how little I meant?
Wait, I know who you are.
Thank you.
You're the one who stole the chair.
That was my chair. And you know something? I am glad I quit.
You don't work here?
You're just putting that together now, genius.
Well, then why did you volunteer?
Because I have a lot to offer. Hey, it's me. I'll be home in a few minutes. Because you're my husband, and I thought you might be interested.
There you go.
Sade and Merlot. Oh, perhaps I should have been a bit clearer, sir. This is merely a work visit.
Good one. Straight from the Calcutta Chuckle Hut. So, what do we do?
Well, where are your bills?
I keep them over here.
I couldn't be less surprised. All right. Well, why don't you reach in there and pick one?
What's that one for?
Well, this one is, huh. This isn't a bill at all, sir. It's actually a dividend check from stocks that are still in your name.
What?
Your mother must have overlooked them.
Really?
Yes, and fortuitously so. You see, with this influx of funds, we'll be able to pay off all these bills and still have a little left over for a rainy day.
Or...
I mean, chatty? I just like to talk, you know? Things occur to me, and I want to share. I mean, what am I supposed to email her? I really don't think I talk any more than the next guy, you know? What kind of beer is this? It's good. Uncle Roddy has 6 toes.
You stop cracking your knuckles, and this one will shut up.
So, the other day, this guy in the office asked me, what weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of lead?
It's a riddle.
I'll say it is.
Adam, they're both the same.
Yeah, lead is the same as feathers. Remind me not to come over to your place for a pillow fight.
Wow. It was either come here for breakfast or stay home and figure out what's stinking up the fridge.
Hey, Audrey, back to the pillow fight thing. If you and your gal pals ever need a referee...
All right, I'll be home. With my head in the fridge.
You guys want to hear something interesting?
Well, it depends. I can't take on another riddle right now.
Now, tomorrow's my anniversary.
Hey, congrats, man. How many years?
16.
All right.
Ah, if your marriage was a girl, I could date it.
That would be 18.
It is? When did they change that?
And the big thing is, this year, I remember.
And how did you do that?
Well, yesterday at work, I was spinning my wedding ring trying to break my record of 72 seconds. When I flew off the desk, I went under the radiator.
Did you break the record?
No.
Oh, God.
Guys, when I went to go get it, I noticed our wedding date engraved on the inside. But I haven't even told you guys the best part.
That I believe.
Usually by this time of year, Audrey's dropped a bunch of hints about what she'd like me to get her, what she wants to do, but this year, nothing. Thinking maybe she forgot.
Oh, hey, buddy, I'm really sorry.
Why? It'd be the greatest thing that ever happened.
Better than the time that squirrel beat up a possum.
I don't believe that
I know
happened.
what I saw. Anyway, why is it so great that you forgot your anniversary?
Because usually I forget. I've been the goat in our marriage for a long time. I forget things, I'm selfish, I'm insensitive. That's not gonna change. But if I remember the same year Audrey forgot, I totally win. More importantly, she loses.
Oh, I think she lost 16 years ago.
How many ways to say I love you? How many ways to say that I'm not scared? With you by my side, there is no denying. I can't wait for me and
Hey, you would not believe this Italian girl I met last night.
Why is it you feel the need to tell me of every woman into whose pants you gain entry?
I have yet to gain entry. She doesn't speak English, and my Italian's a little rusty, but I will tell you that her pantalones are muy caliente.
That's Spanish.
Ah, merci.
French.
See, this is why I need you. I need you to come along on my date tomorrow night and be our translator.
And that brings us to the part of the morning where I ask, why me?
Well, I'm assuming you speak Italian, right? I mean, you speak Spanish and French, and what's that crazy one you do on the phone with your mom? It's so irritating.
Honestly, this is you asking me for a favor. I'll pass.
Well, wait. Would you pass on this? Smells good.
I wouldn't even consider this if I weren't grossly underpaid and in desperate need of cash to pay off student loans.
No. Not quite, termite. You'll get your money at the end of the date.
Ah, the policy for all your romantic encounters.
Hey, what do you want to do tomorrow night?
Want to see a movie? I'll bring my man purse. We can sneak in a bunch of candy.
Not that I'm not turned on by that, but I was thinking we could do something different. What about bowling?
I don't think so.
Why not? Weren't you like junior champ or something?
It was all-county junior men's bowling champion, Division I. I can't bowl in a non-competitive situation.
Well, don't take it so seriously. Just relax and have fun.
Honey, it's not a switch I can just turn off, you know? I have to bowl at the peak level of my ability, period.
Come on, it would be sexy seeing you do something you're great at.
Oh, yeah, you got that right. I was pretty popular with the alley cats. That's what we call the bowling groupies.
Yeah, maybe the man purse full of candy was the way to go.
Too late. You lit the fuse. Tomorrow night, the atomizer rolls.
Okay, thank you. Hey,
Hey.
I just ordered Audrey a huge bouquet of anniversary flowers.
Oh, she'll love that.
No, she won't. Just make her realize that she forgot. She'll feel like garbage. I also made fancy dinner reservations.
Will she love that?
Oh, she'll feel too guilty. This is gonna be great.
Your relationship is different than mine.
Don't worry. You'll get there.
Hey, Jeff, but what if Audrey didn't forget? I mean, what if she's just not saying anything because she's planning a surprise?
Huh. Well, she knows I hate surprises. So you could be right. We'll find out if that's what she's up to.
Look, why don't you just be a loving
No,
husband?
no, no. Here's the move. You come on in with me and you invite us to go do something really lame with you and Jen tomorrow night.
Can't. Already made plans to go bowling.
Perfect. She accepts. She clearly has nothing planned.
Okay. Fine, but look, if you're gonna bowl with me, you have to play by the rules.
You mean throw the ball and try to knock down the pins?
It's a little more complicated than that.
It really isn't. Hey.
Hey, how was work?
Oh, it's great. You gotta try it.
Oh, I just had a thought. Jen and I are going bowling tomorrow night. You guys want to come?
Bowling? What an intriguing offer. What do you think, God?
Sure, yeah. Let's go bowling.
All right.
Puts us one big phonograph away from being the Flintstones.
Well, then, tomorrow night we shall bowl. That shall be the activity of the evening.
Okay. What time do you think we should go to the
I am just really excited about bowling.
So, Sophia, what brought you here from Italy?
Allora, cosa ti porta qui dall'Italia?
Inizialmente sono venuta a visitare dei amici, però ripensandoci ho deciso di prendere una classe.
Ah.
She initially came to visit friends, but she thinks she'll stay on and perhaps take some classes.
Oh, nice. Well, tell her no need to worry. She's got all the class in the world.
I'm not saying that.
Tell her.
Non ha bisogno di fare lezioni. Ha già molta classe.
She liked that one.
I'm sure she was just humoring you with a fake laugh.
I think I would know if a woman is faking it.
He said proudly.
Are you ready to order?
Oh, very much so. A gourmet meal is the only silver lining to this whole ordeal.
No food for you. I don't want you chewing while you're translating.
But
No, I need your mouth available. I need her mouth available, too. Tell her. Tell her.
So, you deliver the flowers to Audrey?
Oh, I canceled.
Why?
Well, I realized it would have reminded her that she forgot, so she could run out to get a gift, claim she knew all along, and stolen my glory.
That's good thinking.
Also printed out confirmations of the dinner reservation and flowers so that I have evidence that I remember.
You guys are all set. You're on lanes 4, 10, and 12.
Excuse me, do you have 10-pound balls?
Yes.
Quick question. When was the last time you washed your balls?
Balls get washed once a week.
Interesting.
I'm gonna do some visualizing.
One more question. Do you have blue balls?
Sophia is in the ladies' room. For God's sake, may I please have a piece of bread?
Fine, go quick. There she comes. Aloha. Hey, tell her how worldly I am and that I've traveled Europe expensively.
I assume you mean extensively.
No, expensively. I want to know how loaded I am.
She already knows that from when you had me tell her you wanted to name one of your boats after her. And, sir, you can do better than that.
What am I supposed to name all my boats after? The whole fleet?
You have no boats. I'm saying you should be open and honest with her and let her know what's in your heart.
All right, take it easy, Timony Cricket. Okay, tell her I'd like to know.
Okay.
What color her underpants are.
No.
Oh, because she's European, she might not be wearing any. Gotcha. Okay.
Good night.
No. Stay. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Tell her I'm glad I met her, and maybe she'd like to tell me about her family in Italy.
Well, there you go, sir. Honest, simple, from the heart.
All right, just tell her.
Sono veramente felice di averla conosciuta e sono ansioso di sapere di più della sua famiglia in Italia.
Ah, e veramente io volevo avere un rapporto puramente fisico.
Well?
She was hoping to pursue a purely physical relationship.
Pants 1, heart 0. All right. Physico.
So, Audrey, are you enjoying this evening, which is distinguished solely by the fact that we went bowling?
Yeah. So far, so good. Oh, you and Jen each have your own bowling balls?
No, they're both mine. One's a spare ball.
All right, I'll just use that.
No. It's not an extra ball. It's a ball for spares. The other one is for strikes.
You gotta be kidding.
Have you never been to a sanctioned bowling event?
Well, this should be really fun.
Ask Sophie if she'd like to come back to my place.
Fine. I hope she can hear me over the sound of my stomach eating its own lining. Vorrebbe ritornare a casa mia?
Sì.
Yes, she's ready.
Oh, okay.
My dirty work here is done.
Oh, you're not done.
Sì.
Yes.
Oh, sì.
Yes.
Oh, sì.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Adam, I accidentally took your turn when you were in the bathroom, but you can take mine.
Great. I'd be happy to add to your 37.
Sorry.
No problem, Audrey. I was working on a turkey, but thanks for the 2-pence contribution.
Hey, why don't we take a break? We'll have a little time out and I'll get us some drinks. Oh, I'll help.
All right, Audrey said nothing about our anniversary, and it's too late for her to throw anything together. It's go time.
All right, what are you gonna do?
When she comes back, I'm gonna grab a ball. I'm gonna bowl a strike.
Not with that follow through.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna say, happy anniversary. It's gonna be my shining moment as a husband, my moment of triumph.
Happy anniversary.
What the?
Happy anniversary.
You remember?
Of course.
What, just now you ran and you grabbed a bowling alley cake? Is what you did.
No. This came from that bakery that you love on 72nd Street. And I know you've had a lot to deal with this year with me quitting my job and finding a surrogate and all that nonsense. And I didn't want to put any more pressure on you. So it's okay that you forgot again. I am not upset.
No, this year I didn't forget. I remembered.
Okay. Jeb, you don't have to do that. I told you I am not upset.
No, really, I remembered.
Yeah, he's got proof. Yo, show her the receipts.
No,
What receipts?
there are no receipts. I forgot.
They're right there in his pocket.
No, they're not.
A dinner reservation and a receipt from the florist. So why am I not at this restaurant smelling these flowers?
You're not focusing on the right thing here. The point is, I remembered.
And you thought I forgot. So you canceled the dinner and the flowers, but retained the confirmation to shove in my face?
Happy anniversary.
I don't want you hanging around with him anymore.
Now can we get back to bowling?
much of these. Still mad?
You mean from the worst thing you've ever done that happened 20 minutes ago?
Still raw? I hear you. But these flowers are just temporary, and not just because they're mostly dead. I reordered you the giant bouquet of flowers, and we have those dinner reservations for tomorrow night.
Well, that's a start.
You have your choice of 5:15 or 10:45.
You know, if you spent a fraction of the time you spend game playing and plotting against me toward nice things...
I won't deny it. This one kind of got away from me. I'm really sorry. I gotta get to the gym. I'm tense. I've been tense.
I know you have been.
I was just so proud of myself when I remembered.
Well, at least it shows you were trying to be a good husband.
Then when I thought you forgot,
You got greedy.
I did. I flew too close to the sun.
Well, to use a phrase I've used far too often on our anniversary, I forgive you.
You do?
Nah, come on. We're 16 years in. Nobody's going anywhere. Who would have thought you remembering our anniversary would be so much worse than you forgetting it?
Well, don't worry. That won't happen again. You know, Audrey, sometimes I don't think I deserve you.
So there are times when you think you do?
Timmy, I need you.
Oh, again, sir, at a certain point, I really don't think this is about the translating.
No. You gotta help me eject her from the cockpit. At some point during the night, she got a little clingy and annoying.
Well, you know, sir, that's your problem because my translating duties are over.
Oh, that's funny, because my paying you duties are over.
What?
All right, tell her, you know, I had fun, but we both know the score.
Fine. Vorrei vederti di nuovo al più presto possibile.
You know, I wish her the best, but I got to move on.
Ok. Se vuoi sposarti per la carta di soggiorno, io sono disponibile.
Oh, grazie.
Well, she's taking it like a real trooper.